An Ohio mother who lost her own son to hazing says she knows the pain Stone Foltz's family is feeling right now. The 20-year-old Bowling Green State University student died after participating in an alleged hazing activity involving alcohol. The fraternity has been suspended. Authorities are investigating. News 5's Jesse Schultz explains tonight the calls to stop this from happening to another family are growing louder.
Kathleen Wyant's son died 3 years ago after a hazing incident at Ohio University. Since then, she's been working to change Ohio's hazing laws. She says she's heartbroken that change could not come soon enough to save Stone. Kathleen Wyant has made it her life's purpose to save any other mother from the grief she's experienced.
It was like a sucker punch.
And what happened to Stone Foltz hits home.
Just thinking that another family had that news delivered to them, another family had that shock, another family had to tell someone, a child that their sibling died. Just all of that went through my head all over again.
Kathleen's son Colin was a freshman at OU in 2018.
Colin was a blast. When he walked in a room, you really could feel his energy. People always said he had this electric smile.
A smile that can now only be seen in photos. Colin died after members of the fraternity he was pledging forced him to take drugs, drink alcohol, and beat him.
Because everyone thinks that they would never be the one to fall victim to that. And certainly anyone who knew Colin would tell you that Colin Wyant would never be the type of kid who would fall victim to that.
Colin's law has 3 facets to it. Education.
Anyone conducting, bringing new members into an organization will have undergone anti-hazing education.
Transparency, so families and students can look up organizations' past code of conduct violations. And lastly, creating tougher penalties for anyone convicted of hazing, making it a felony as opposed to a misdemeanor.
So people start to see that hazing is being taken seriously.
His tragic and senseless death should remind us all the moral imperative for us to drive hazing out of the state of Ohio.
Wyant says she's hopeful that Stone's death will be the last of this kind in the state and a catalyst to move Colin's law forward.
There's nothing in the world that could make me think that there's justice for Colin in this, other than him walking through the door. I know this can be used to save other families from this tragedy. I'm sorry it didn't happen fast enough for Stone's family.
Colin's law should be reintroduced to lawmakers sometime this week. And tomorrow, Governor DeWine will be talking to every one of our state universities' presidents about this issue. Reporting in Cleveland, Jesse Schultz, News 5.